Facebook is kind of like a refrigerator. Hello guys, Isaac Wills here. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, kind of groggy-eyed, bleary. You go downstairs, you open the fridge, and you look at it and you're like, and then you get the milk out and you go into the cupboards and you get your cereal, then you eat your cereal, and then you'll probably check your Facebook. Because let's face it, since 2009, that's probably the first thing a person does every morning now. You sit there, eating your soggy cereal, scrolling through your news feed. You might have like one notification, because this is a Tuesday morning. Nothing new has happened. Everyone had a great weekend and it's not Monday. Now, let's picture this. It's Wednesday. Tuesday night you had a random fun party and you looked really good, and there were a lot of pictures of you at that party. So of course, after the party, you want to look at your pictures on Facebook, right? Because they've already been uploaded. So you log on to Facebook for already the 10th time, and you look at the pictures you've been tagged in. Then you pick out your favorite, when you look really good. Maybe you're next to a really pretty girl you like. You crop it just right. And then you're like, ooh yay, new profile picture. But wait, I need something more. Yeah? Brand new awesome Facebook status. It's intriguing, it's fun, it's you. So then you go to bed that night, feeling like, oh yeah, I just kicked internet social network butt. I am cool. I feel great. And all those people are gonna see me and be like, man, he's a cool guy. So, you wake up the next morning. You check Facebook first, probably. Ooh, yay! 5 likes on just the profile picture alone, and what's this? Already 4 likes on the status. Thank you. Then you go into your refrigerator. You open it up. Oh right, I forgot! You took food home after the party as leftovers, so there's some extra food that you forgot that you put in the fridge because you were too damn hungover when you put it in the night before. But now you're looking at the fridge like, oh yay, new food, surprise me, yay, and it's breakfast. But you don't care, you eat the leftover food anyway, and you're like, oh yeah, new food. So you're eating your less than appetizing night before breakfast, even though you feel like a total BA doing it. And you're also thinking, wow, I generated a lot of traffic on Facebook, and a lot of people really liked my crap. Yeah, good start to the day. Fast forward like 2 hours later. It's not quite lunch. You're not exactly hungry, you don't need to eat. But you go into your fridge and you just open it up and you're like, but I'm not. So you close it. Is it just me? Or have we all gone to the fridge at some time or another? Not during mealtime, but kind of in between. When we're just bored. And just to open it and be like, I want something new to come at me. I want to see some food that looks yummy, but no one's been to the store in 3 days, so how could there possibly be anything that I don't know about, considering that I live here? And then you just like, without even thinking about it, you just close the fridge back again. Huh. Well, it's kind of like the same with Facebook. The only difference is that you don't know exactly what's going on in your profile. But you have a really, really good idea. You know about 90% of it. The other 10% is whatever your friends do on it. And that's not much. Sorry. So, similarly, Facebook is really like the refrigerator. Every month or so, we restock our Facebook with some like new pictures and a really big event, not just a selfie from like a couple days ago. No, like, I did a lot of pictures and I did a lot of this, and you just put it on there and you refresh your profile pic, yeah? And you post a really good status with your fridge, weekly, every other week you go and get a new set of groceries, you get new food, you get the general stuff, you get what you need, what you want, and you might get something new, something different to experiment with. And then like for the next couple days, maybe 3 days if you're lucky, you're enjoying your new food, maybe you've cooked a new dish that you've never done before. Your meals have been better because you've had fresh fruit and eggs and protein, yeah. Facebook, once you've done that monthly refresher thing, then for the next week it's like, oh, they liked that picture, oh, that really cute one of me and that chick, yeah, that person liked that one, you know. They really liked the deeply satirical status I posted about South Park, oh yeah. And that goes on for maybe 3, 4, 5 days, just like your fridge. But there are always those moments in between, because we're all hooked on Facebook, and that stupid cheap high that we get when someone clicks the like button 2 or 2,000 miles away from us. So, when you're on that cheap high, and you look between the hours of maybe like 10 and 11:30, or like 2:30 and 4:30, where you're like, oh, I wonder who's liked this and that and those, and there's maybe like one extra, or usually none. Yeah. And you're like, oh, there was no point in you doing that. You could have waited a few extra hours and just, done something. Or you could have gone onto Facebook and not just looked for the sake of looking, but you could have maybe written something new. Maybe you could have at least said hi to someone on the message, or, done something other than type in Facebook on your URL, hit enter, see that you had no notifications, and then immediately X out. You don't need to open it. If it's 10:30 and you've already eaten breakfast, or if it's 2:30 and you've already eaten lunch, or if it's 7 o'clock and you've already eaten dinner, then there's no real reason for you to look at your fridge. But we do. Oh, we look and it's like, yeah, there's nothing new in there. I'm just gonna close the fridge back up. And then you walk away and you go do something else. And it's really because we're addicted. Like with Facebook, we're addicted because there is a legitimate chance that we don't know of, that we had really nothing to do with, that someone will choose to look at the photo and click, yeah. Ultimately, this little sketch video is just to point out how truly addicted we are to it. I'm not saying that addiction is necessarily bad or good, but it's definitely something to think about. Because to me, a Facebook like on a picture or something about you, when you put something like that of yourself on there and then you're expecting someone to like it, it's in a way you relying on another person to make you feel better. And that isn't always a great idea. So, in the same way that our fridge, which has all our food that we make to eat, we make food to make us feel good. But when we're making really good food, or we eat a lot of food during the day, there's a little bit of emotional eating to that, as well as the necessity for it. And there are just all these similarities that I find between them, Facebook, and how we use our fridge day to day. So, it makes me think, and I hope I've got you guys thinking too, if just a little bit, or I hope you've at least laughed at this video in some way, because it was weird, and it was fun to make. One thing to think about though, the next time you're derping around on Facebook, sometimes on Facebook, we want others to validate us. Use yourself in what you do to validate yourself. Isaac Wills, out.